Affirmation for today, and this comes from Louise Hay. I'm using Power Thoughts cards, and it says, as I say yes to life, life says yes to me. And what does it mean when life says yes? It means that greater flow, greater ease. And that's what we want, right? We want life to flow and we want to have that joy of living. And on the other side of the card is just share some thoughts, and I will share this with you as well. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. And now I want to share a little bit more. Let's go deeper. Because I know, we all have had those days when we feel nothing works. And this is something I help my clients with, to find a way to shift that energy. Because if you are having a challenging day, how can you shift that energy? Because maybe you have noticed when one thing goes wrong, the next thing goes wrong too, and it keeps going. So how do you break that pattern? So I will share with you some tips. And I am Dr. Katja Rusanen. I'm a spiritual counselor with over a decade of experience. And I love helping my clients to see life from what I call soul's perspective, from the higher perspective, so that they can see how they can turn things around in life. Because it's not always smooth sailing. We have the ups and downs, but how do we turn around when things seems to be going wrong? So if you have been there, let me know, because I surely have. And one of the things I have learned is that what this card also talks about, life mirrors my every thought. So this is crucial for you to start shifting how you interpret what happens in your life. Because we can't always control what is happening in our life, but what we can control is what kind of stories we tell ourselves about what happened. So if we are saying that life mirrors my every thought, and hi Mercator, and welcome. So lovely to have Vladimir. Welcome. So we are talking about Louise Hay's card, and it says, as I say yes to life, life says yes to me. And I am sharing now here, well, easy to do that when everything is going well. All right. But what do you do when things are not going that great? When you feel like you're in a rut, when you feel like, how can I shift things around? So that's what we are talking here. And it says on the other side of the card, if you just joined, life mirrors my every thought. So what is crucial here is to pay attention. What are you thinking? How are you interpreting the things that happen in your life? And if you're in a low energy, of course, it's easier to tune into the negative voice. Have you experienced that? Like everything starts being like so negative. So what is important at that moment? First of all, be aware of what you are thinking. Take a pause. And it is important for you just to take a deep breath in, because that, or even test it out now, if you take a deep breath in, you can just notice how your body starts relaxing. And that's when you can start bringing more clarity into your mind. And that is a moment when we can maybe start seeing things from a little bit different perspective. And it is again an opportunity for us to start seeing something positive in our life. Like if there would be one positive thought, like one thing, and I know there is a quote about like, if there is nothing else, check your pulse, and if you're alive, that's a good thing. And it is again an opportunity for us to train our mind to find positive. Because who is with me on this? It's so much easier to see those things that are not going well. It's easier to pick up the mistakes or see what somebody else is doing wrong than sometimes seeing like, okay, they are at least trying, they are at least doing something. So it is opportunity for us to start training our mind to see the best, see the good. And it is again an opportunity. And I know there is some challenging circumstances in life. But how can you then shift from that energy to energy that supports you? It is paying attention to your thoughts. And you are the storyteller in your mind. So when you are telling a story, what's going on, see yourself in your story as the hero of your journey. Because if you're going tough time, hey, you are resilient. You are building your endurance to keep going despite the circumstances. And I know it's so hard sometimes, but remember, you are not alone. There is support available for you. I have some beautiful resources too that I would love to share. If you are in emotional turmoil, I do have quick relief for inner peace, 11-minute exercise where we go deeper than here today to guide you to find that inner peace. So that is available. I dropped the link, and you can, if you go to my page, you can see it as a banner, so you can get that quick relief for inner peace. So it is opportunity for us, as this card say, let's say yes to life, and life says yes to me. And these are, like somebody asked earlier, these are power thought cards from Louise Hay. And Louise Hay is just, she was a wonderful lady full of light, and she was sharing these affirmations, reminders for us. And let me just read here another thing. And it says, as I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. And what I see in that is sometimes, yes, life seems flow and it brings those good things, but it's again also seeing the good in things. And always like we don't know the full story, our chapter is still unfolding. So if things seems tough at the moment, just think about, hey, what am I learning through this experience? Because when you find that learning, and this is what I do with my clients as well, is to help them to discover that learning. Because what happens then is they shift to the gratitude. Because maybe they are learning to love, maybe they are learning forgiveness, but it just shifts the energy around the event, and that way they can have that greater emotional freedom. And that's where we are heading to. We just want to have that greater emotional freedom so that we can enjoy this life. We can have that opportunity for us to really share our gifts and shine our light here in the world. So if you enjoyed this, and thank you all who are saying hi, Leah, Harmony, so Gabrielle, thank you. It is great to have you here, and it's an opportunity for us really truly be aware of our thoughts, because we are creating this story all the time in our head. We are all storytellers. So tell that story where you are the hero. Tell that story where you see yourself as the main character in the story of your life. So claim that role as the main character. You are not some assistant character in your story. You are the main character. And say yes to life. Say yes to having that willingness to really truly shine and use your gifts, use your talents as you are saying yes to life. So thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, please do subscribe. I am sharing every week some inspiration with you so that your dreams can come true. So talk soon. Thank you.